Hello everybody and welcome back to MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries, where we are getting close to being done with the Jungle Heavy Circuit on Solaris 7. So let's just dive straight on in, dedicate to Davian, there we go, almost dedicated to Steiner, that would have been awkward. Headphone warning. Man, that's loud.
This is Duncan Fisher, ready to give you the play-by-play for the next game of the season. It looks like the match is going to be called a little early, so without further ado, let the fighting commence. It's Solaris time.
We've got a cauldron board right up here.
Enemy detected. Enemy detected.
This guy's a bit of a jerk. He's got the LRM-15s, LBXs.
Target destroyed.
Okay. It was a little bit unfortunate that we ended up with him as our first target, but took it.
One of these days I'm gonna see if I can sneak back into the arena for another game. Yeah, it's been 10 years, but I still have what it takes. At least that's what every former Solaris jock tells themselves. I guess I'll just stay in the booth. For today, at least.
Yeah, well, you'll probably be fine, Duncan. I'm bad at this game, and I'm winning. Everybody else seems
detected.
to be terrible. Who is that? That is
Enemy detected.
a pair of Thanatos that were fighting that Mad Cat. They ended up killing the Mad Cat. That's a Cauldron Born there. Looks like this Thanatos is a little bit more damaged, so let's go ahead and see if we can kill him. Actually, he's kind of not that damaged.
One of the reasons I love heavy fighting is that you can really have some fun custom chassis. A couple years back, someone had a heavy that had a couple of PPCs and a whole bunch of engine. Man, watching her sail past the opposition was a hoot. And then you have an Argus that almost skips on the paint job to save enough weight to cram a heavy Gauss on its chassis. First time you fire that monster.
Target destroyed.
Uh-oh. We are flanked.
Bam, bam, bam. Spectre makes it look easy. Now let's see if he can go the distance.
This Cauldron Born is gonna hurt. We gotta take him out quick. Okay, his center is very damaged.
You know him, you love him. Spectre has yet again fragged 4 enemies.
Ooh, that was a bit tough. Okay, let's get up here. Also, is it just me, or does the sound seem a little higher than it was before? I'm gonna check that after this match. It's just this dragon over here. We're not yet in critical damage, so that's a good sign. This dragon looks pretty fresh, though. Yep, very fresh. Heavy Gauss. We need to get in close. Ooh.
Weapon destroyed.
That heavy Gauss hurt. It's gone now, though.
Target destroyed.
Kapow! That's it! It's game over and Spectre is the last pilot standing. What a performance! We're going to take a short break and go right to the after-hours show. So stick around, Solaris fan, and we'll interview some of the pilots from the match.
Just the one Solaris fan. I like it. Okay. So that heavy Gauss hurt. Let's go ahead and hop into the mech lab. I'm surprised we don't need repairs, realistically. But we do need to put another ER large laser in. There we go, ER there. Yep, that looks good. Fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna hop into the options here, and we are going to check the audio quick. Looks unchanged, but I'm just going to bump the music and the sound effects down slightly. Of course, that doesn't affect everything. So, that was actually the last Jungle Heavy match, so we'll head into the factory next. And it doesn't affect that particular slider, the noise that happens when I click launch, so headphone warning.
You know what time it is, Solaris fans? Factory time! Duncan Fisher here. It's a fine day in Montenegro, as long as you stay clear of the arena. People are piled in to see the latest match of the heavy season. We have some great mech action in store today. You know what that means.
Got Miria Stewart and a Black Knight over here. I'm just gonna close in.
Enemy detected.
Shoot her back center with the large laser a few times as we close in. Oh, that actually missed.
Enemy
The competition is pretty fierce tonight, but one of the hopefuls is rookie Spectre. He's a dangerous merc pilot who's strung together several victories in multiple weight classes. He's versatile, has a good head on his shoulders, and he is by far the favorite tonight. But this is Solaris, so you can never...
Target destroyed.
You stole my kill! That was 100% mine. Get out of here. Also, I would hope that Spectre is the hopeful to win.
Target destroyed.
I've won like literally 99% of matches. I could maybe bump up the difficulty, but where would the fun be in that? Actually, I know exactly where the fun would be in that, but the difficulty isn't really the point of this particular playthrough. The MechWarrior games are fun for me, they're just... I'm not good at them. Robert Yearly is taking some damage there. And I missed my large laser. Case in point for why I shouldn't turn up the difficulty, I guess. And the number of nail biters there have been. It's not like I'm completely outclassing.
If there's one thing I don't like about this circuit, it's ego. I rarely meet medium or light pilots who are full of themselves. A lot of them know they're green, and that kid is on a roll down there. That last guy just got hammered.
Okay, one more LBX salvo, I think. No? He's real close to dead.
Some fancy piloting, good aim, and 3 kills for Spectre. Now that is one merc I'd let watch my back any day.
Okay, we took off that arm. He's still got that heavy Gauss, though. We gotta take off the other arm for him to no longer be a threat with that. There we go. Now he's no longer a threat. And I don't want to be in this position, because I am currently in the center of 3 mechs. Later, nerds. Alex Haight here is pretty hurt. Let's see if we can't take him out. Let's get another CT hit.
4 more mechs kissing the ceiling. It's just your neighborhood Spectre cleaning house.
Ooh, look at this Argus, though.
Target destroyed.
And now it's just the crippled dragon. Without that heavy Gauss, he's got basically nothing. I don't want to kill him. Actually, here's probably good.
Spectre, he's amazing. We're about halfway through our season, and yet again Spectre has come out on top. If you haven't heard of this kid, you should have. It's his first season, but from his performance tonight, you couldn't tell. He slugged his way through some serious talent to take the prize tonight. And I bet we'll see him back in the factory later. It's been a heck of a game. This is Duncan Fisher from the factory.
Halfway through the season. I mean, I guess if you're considering just the heavy circuit, sure. But we're more than halfway through the season. That's for sure. Okay, let's keep our... Well, keep Duncan Fisher's word, because he said he bet that he'd see us back in the factory very soon. So, we're going back to the factory. Headphone warning.
This mech season has been one of the most exciting in years. This is Duncan Fisher, reporting live from Solaris. Some of the matches of the last week were real nail-biters. There have been a few surprises along the way, but everyone seems to be taking their game to another level. So sit back and enjoy some great Solaris fighting. Solaris time!
A catapult.
Enemy detected.
Now that's what I like to see. As I miss with, like, everything. Who would drive a catapult in Solaris, though? That's a terrible idea.
Target destroyed. Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
I was way too close to him when I killed him there. That means that this is going to be a bit of a nail-biter. I may or may not succeed this mission.
Every now and then, I like to step back and appreciate each fighter in a match. True, some pilots will never go that far. But you know what? Just being here, they are some of the best the Inner Sphere has to offer. Sure, being ranked at 100 is discouraging, but that can still make you one of the best pilots anywhere else.
I gotta play this one pretty cautiously. Peter Dexter is over there. How hurt is he? Not very. He's firing on the catapult, so that's actually good for us. Tried to compensate for his movement and failed. Now he's gonna die, though.
2 kills, not bad for a rookie.
Okay, Peter Dexter in the Nova Cat. We need to break LOS right now. He's running dual ERPPCs.
I love watching those heavy mechs munch each other up. Good heavy pilots can nail anything in their sights inside a minute. Facing some of those people is like fighting a machine. You jink this way and that, and it doesn't matter. They just have your number, and it is center torso every time. A good heavy pilot chews up and spits out lesser pilots. A real good heavy game makes me want to strap on a neuro helmet and join in.
Okay, I don't want to kill him here.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Next up, Alice Newkirk. Ow.
Anything Spectre gets in his crosshairs winds up as junk metal. That's number 4.
We gotta close in. Triple ERPPC on the Black Knight. We're definitely gonna have to repair after this one.
It's Spectre time! And yet again, Steiner is taken down. An unaligned Merc pilot takes the prize tonight. Spectre and Tyrell are both taking the wind out of Steiner's sails, and I bet in Silesia there are some seething fans. Congrats go to Spectre tonight. This is Duncan Fisher from the factory, signing off.
Unaligned Merc devotes every win to Davian. Seems legit. Whoa, we don't have to repair? I'm actually shocked by that. I really thought that we'd need to repair after that one. Did we lose any weapons? I don't think we did. Nope. Okay. Well, we're ready to continue the heavy factory. However, it's a little late in this episode to do another one, so I'm going to go ahead and say subscribe for more, and next episode, we are going to continue the heavy circuit. See you all then.